As we enter February and head towards Valentine's Day, we are reminded of the great loves throughout history: Cleopatra and Mark Antony, Henry VIII and Anne Boleyn, Johnny Cash and June Carter, Chad Hancock and a Reese's Cup. Today, Chad introduces us to some of his beloved family members as we start off Candy Month with a bang by tasting three of Reese's most recent offerings. It's time for You Tried Dat! You Tried Dat! The Reese's episode. I'm Nick Nowak with my pals Chad Hancock,
Guys, I'm in it. That's all I can say is I'm in it.
Nick Geiger.
Also in it.
Are you in it?
You're not in it.
Am I not in it?
You're not in it.
You're not in this.
No, you're not in it. Let me
Is that a
explain.
Reese's crack or no?
No. So, okay, just to real quick explain, super quick. I just had a baby, my second kid, a son, and he's just a little past 3 weeks old as we record this. But we went out the other day, and two separate people, while we were out and about, stopped to talk to us and asked like how old he was. These are people that don't know each other, like just two random people. They're like, "Oh, how old is he?" And we're like, "Oh, he's about 3 weeks." And they both said, "Oh, so you're in it." And it was just kind of, when the first person said it, I was just kind of like, all right, we're not getting a lot of sleep, whatever. But then the second person the same way, like, "Oh, so you're in it." And I was like looking at my wife later, like, what are we in? I don't know.
Yeah, when
Why
does
is
it
that
stop?
Yeah.
What's the age when you're not in it anymore?
They're 18 or something. Am I in it for the next 18
Yeah.
years?
I've been locked in it for some time now.
Yeah, because I feel like that could apply to different age. Like if someone said, how old are your kids? You're like, I've got 3 teenagers. And they're like, oh,
Yeah.
you're in it. That could apply.
Yeah, they all
could mean
hate your
in it
guts.
too.
You're in it.
Right.
Right. And then also, like, before you make the baby, right? Like 9 months before, it's like, oh, I'm in it, talking about the vagina.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, when they come in on you and you're having sex, they're like, oh, you're in it. They're high-fiving you and you're like, yeah, I am.
When you're having public sex, 2 different people walked up to me.
And then when the police arrest you and put you in that prison cell, they're like, you're in it now. You're like, yeah, I am.
All right.
In
So
the
that
system.
all before you impregnated your wife and she had a baby, it started with
Phew.
dating, right?
Nice.
It did start, I assume.
Yeah, I was in dating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You had all these different dates lined up and you were in it. I was thinking, because I was talking about Valentine's Day coming up. Did you guys, what was your usual method for paying on the first date? Did you always do it? I know there's some guys who are a little bit braver who like wait for a half and half. And did that depend on how well the date went?
No, for me, definitely did not depend on how well it went. I would always pay for the first date. But then, I don't know, I kind of got it in my head that like, oh, like we should be equal. And so, with,
I gotta get
like,
into my head that, oh, my bank account's super empty.
yeah.
Did you then get out of it real quickly?
Yeah.
You're no longer in the dating scene?
So I was like, oh, maybe like we should alternate, right? Like something like that. And then that stopped when because I used to alternate who would pay for dinner when I was dating my current wife, but that stopped when coincidentally her turn fell on her birthday.
Mm.
And I was like, well, it's your turn. And she got so mad at me.
Did you forget? Were you just not realizing? Or like...
No, I knew it was her birthday, but it was her turn. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Little did you know that comment meant that she had no more turns.
Yeah, so I was very in it there. And then from then on, I was just like, I think I'll just pay every time just to avoid any arguments. Deserve it. I deserved getting chewed out for that. Let's be clear.
Geiger?
So I would always offer to pay for that, like regardless. And if they were fine with that, I would do it. if I was not enjoying the date and I didn't want to go out with them again, and they were like, "Oh no, let me pay half," I'd probably go like, "Oh no, really, I got it," and they go, "I insist," and I'd be like, "Okay," because I was not going to see them again anyway, and like I made an effort, I was a gentleman. But at the end of the day, I could save some money, and I wasn't gonna like. There was no avenue to me dating them again anyway because I didn't want to. It was fine. I think with my wife and I liked her a lot, so I tried to pay as much as I could in the beginning. The problem was I was in it in terms of like I was in the red. Yeah, I had no money, so she ended up paying a lot in the beginning just because I literally couldn't, or like it was like either we can have a frozen pizza or we can go out.
Yeah.
But that
you
was
were just
more
trying to be upfront with her, like, look, this is the beta that I am.
Yeah.
So
right. In fact, I'll pay
it.
for a date for you and some other guy to go out, and I'll just watch. So yeah, I was in it, but no, I tried, but yeah, I would kind of do not quite the half and half like you're talking about, but like I would give them a couple outs, and if they insisted, I would take it because like I said, I wasn't interested in seeing them again anyway. How about you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think because when we're all dating, like you mentioned, we don't. We're clinging to a couple $100. Yeah. we're all trying to make each other pay.
It's your turn. We're like pointing at each other.
That's the originator of the 3 Spider-Man meme. It's just the 3 of
us. I was in the 3-way relationship with you guys. I was in it.
But it is why after a number of like unsuccessful dates, you just start saying, "Let's go get coffee." Like you just have the first one be coffee because it's too much of a commitment otherwise. Mm-hmm. You're like, nothing's working out, so I gotta, shorten this thing up a bit.
But you hate coffee. But then, so what would you do?
That's true. I would just, get a tea or hot chocolate or something. Mm-hmm. Because what else do you get? Like, can we go get ice cream or something?
Yeah.
What, Chad?
I was gonna say the nice thing about getting like a coffee or something with it too is then when you forget their name, you can just look at their cup and see what their name was.
So what do? Mocha latte?
The girl's talking to Chad and she's like, hi, Charcoals.
Yeah. But then at some point you're like, after you've been going on a bunch of dates, you phrase it like, I have this really awesome idea. How about we just start like taking turns? That would be really.
I got this plan. We're going to take turns until it's my birthday, and then you buy from there on out. How's that?
And also, we're going to take turns where on my turns it's coffee, and on your turns it's a fancy steakhouse. So that's just also how it's going to be. Just to switch things up,
No, it's your turn. I paid that toll on the way here.
I always think about one of our friends was with a girl at the time, and like it was like Valentine's Day or Christmas or something, and he got her like an expensive leather jacket, and she got him a pair of baseball boxer shorts, and I just could not stop laughing, and I don't know why. It's such a weird. Yeah. And then
Go ahead.
Oh, they were too big for him anyway. I think he ended up giving them to me. So I wore this baseball boxer.
Wow.
Yeah.
And she also gave you the leather jacket.
Yeah, it was a really weird, and I would only wear them together. I would come over and like, hey boys.
But I think if I like found myself single again now as like a man in my early 40s, I couldn't imagine not just like paying every time.
Right.
You know what I
mean?
Like,
exactly.
Like it would feel so immature at my age to be like, no, you should pay. Or whatever.
Now that we have stable income and we're also not completely clueless social dipshits, we would offer to pay like true gentlemen.
All right, so let's trend slightly on the end of the date. Early on, how brave were you guys on a first date? Did you just go in assuming a handshake at the end, hug at the end, or were you like... brave guy, I'm going to move him for the kiss and see if I can get it.
Who's giving someone a handshake? Even if it didn't go well, I'm not giving them a
handshake.
Yeah, it was great to meet you. Take care. I'm not trying to seal a business deal.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't want to do a handshake. At the very least, you got to do like a high five or like a bro hug kind of thing,
Right.
Yeah.
I think my goal would always be hug and then hopeful talk of next date. I had no expectations I was going to get a kiss at the end.
Yeah, I know. I was pretty brave. I mean, I would, like I said, if I enjoyed it and I was usually pretty good at reading that. I would like give them a hug, and sometimes
You're good at reading if you enjoyed it?
Yeah, I always knew if I was having a good time on the date. I was able to pick up on those subtle clues.
I've decided I enjoyed it and we're going to go out again. So
I just showed up the next day at her house.
And next time it will be your turn to enjoy it. So take a note of that.
She would ask me if I enjoyed it, and I'd give her a couple outs. And then I'm like, we can share the enjoyment. No, I was usually pretty brave about going in for a kiss because, like, what's the worst thing? She just says, "Oh no, thanks," and I'm like, "All right, cool."
Yeah,
and I was like,
terrifying.
What's that?
That's you said. What's the worst that could happen? That's
terrifying. It's terrifying, but
thought.
That's where you got to kind of read the room a little bit, so to speak. So I'm like, I wasn't too bad at it. I got rejected a few times, but I think if you do it politely, you're like, "Oh, sorry," and no offense, or we can go. It's not like you're being. I wasn't creepy about it. But like, there's a way to do it. There's no way to explain it without sounding creepy, apparently. No. But
I don't think there's any coming back from that. Is the problem? I would have a really hard time coming back from that.
Yeah, it's awkward.
Yeah,
now back, how about you?
I was always awful. Yeah, I was like,
you
weren't
even brave about asking him out in the first place.
I was never brave at anything. I was always waiting. I was just afraid of that rejection, like that I wouldn't be able to show my face again.
I think I was shy about asking people out, but not about like once we were there in the moment. Like I was okay on the date, just like not before it.
My problem was I'd often phrase like when I wanted a second date, I was thinking like a relationship. I would sometimes call it, and I'd be like, "Do you think that I could get in it?" And then they'd be really offended. So it wouldn't usually work.
You guys are like afraid of kisses or getting rejected or whatever. I was afraid that the woman would learn the knowledge that I thought equality meant they had to pay half the time. That's that's what I was afraid of.
The knowledge.
Well, we have Reese's to eat, and let's fly. There was no other reason this Reese's BuzzFeed quiz will make any other sense earlier, so let's fly through this thing.
Okay, we'll do this real quick. This which Reese's product? Here's the BuzzFeed quiz I wanted to run through real quick. We can do it together. Everyone has a Reese's product that matches their personality. Here's yours. So it's like 6 or something questions. They have nothing to do with Reese's itself, but we're going to find out which Reese's product we are collectively as a podcast. So
let's just take turns answering them.
Okay, so first we have to choose a chocolate candy, and we'll start with Geiger. The choices here: Snickers, Twix, M&M's, Butterfinger, Three Musketeers, and Kit Kat.
Probably Snickers.
Good choice. What I would have picked.
Yeah.
All right, Novak. Oh, I know what you're going to pick here. Pick a holiday: New Year's Eve, 4th of July, Christmas, Easter, Halloween, Valentine's Day.
4th of July.
Yeah. All right, I'll go. Pick a pizza topping. Great one for me to pick. I don't really like pizza. Just cheese, banana peppers, mushrooms, sausage, pineapple, and pepperoni. I'll pick the sausage. All right, Geiger, back to you. Pick a food/drink combo. Here we go. Tacos and margaritas, sushi and sake, pasta and wine, brunch and mimosas, French fries and mudslides, or burgers and beer.
Burgers and beer, mudslides.
Burgers and beer. Yeah. Novak. Ooh, this could be tough for you, Novak. Pick a Little Debbie treat.
Ooh.
Choices are Swiss cake rolls, honey buns, cosmic brownies, zebra cakes, Nutty Buddies, or oatmeal cream pie.
There's a couple good ones, but we got to go Nutty Buddy.
Nutty Buddy. Okay, I wasn't sure if you'd go Swiss cake roll there. All right. This, to me, pick a non-chocolate candy. Gummy bears, Swedish Fish, Nerds, Sour Patch Kids, Skittles, and Twizzlers. I guess I should go either Gummy Bears or Sour Patch Kids.
GBs.
Gummy Bears. Yeah. All right. Geiger, back to you for the last one. Finally, pick a burger joint. Burger King, McDonald's, Culver's, Sonic, Wendy's, In-N-Out.
Culver's.
All right. Oh, Jesus. Okay, we got the Peanut Butter Lovers Reese's.
Ugh.
And it says, you're spunky and optimistic. You usually have a smile on your face and look to find the positives in everything. Your head is always in the clouds, and you very rarely like to deal with serious issues. Just like a Peanut Butter Lover's Reese's.
Yep.
Always got its head in
What in the fuck?
I remain convinced I need to go get a job at BuzzFeed. There's no criteria to your day.
Ooh. All right,
Great.
let's eat some Reese's products. We've been waiting a long time. These have been sitting around waiting for Chad's wife to have her damn kid so we could eat it. And we're going to rate them on a 5-point scale. I love that, like that, indifferent to that, dislike that, and hate that. Let's start with the crunchy peanut one.
You guys have not tried any of these before, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Have you? You tried
No,
some,
no.
didn't you?
But I mean, we did similar, right? Because we're similar to the Big Cup, but we did the Big Cup with pretzels, right? But not this Big Cup with potato chips. I'm trying to figure out what this Reese's crunchy peanut is supposed to be like, because it's like, is it a facsimile of another bar? You know, like I think the next one I was going to try is kind of like a Butterfinger, but what's this one?
It's just soft peanut butter with peanut chunks in it.
It's
big ass bar.
It's they're all king size. Is that the only thing you can get? I think.
I think so.
But it's like shaped sort of like a whatchamacallit. And if you've ever had a king size whatchamacallit, it's like that sort of flat rectangle. On the front, it says peanuts, peanut butter, cream, peanut butter, and peanuts, peanut butter, cream, peanut butter, and chocolate bar. Oh shit! It's a lot softer than I thought.
It is very soft. It's reminiscent of, like, do they have a Big Cup with peanuts in it, with like actual chunks of peanuts?
I think so.
I can't keep track anymore.
Yeah.
If you and Van Wilder don't know, we're not Van Wilder. What's his name?
Wilder Shaw.
Wilder Shaw. Van Wilder. If you and Ryan Reynolds don't know, who will?
Noted Reese's expert Ryan Reynolds.
This is really tough to rate.
Yeah.
But someone's got to do it. Geiger, you're up.
Not up. Oh.
You're in it.
I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. Look, it's the same Reese's peanut butter, which is good. And normally I'm not a texture guy, but something about the peanuts in there actually I kind of like a little bit. You're right. It's harder. It's almost like a giant cup, just with a little bit of extra crunch. I don't know that the peanuts actually add that much to the flavor. It's really just a texture thing. But I do. It's tasty. I'll give it a low level like that. I still like the bar. It's not as good as a regular Reese's cup, but I think it's good. I would eat it again.
A low level like that?
Yeah.
What
do you mean? Oh, okay.
Just barely a like that?
It's fine. It's good. But again, obviously a regular Reese's cup is, well, someday we'll probably do it before we die. I'll save that rating there, but it's not quite to that level, but it's good. It's good.
Before we die. That's our promise.
If it's my last act on this earth, I'll rate a fucking peanut butter cup, okay?
We did technically eat a regular Reese's peanut butter cup when we did the 100th episode.
Yeah. We tried to.
Look, I've got a
See that grave? See that grave? I'm going to be in it soon, and I got to write that
cup. This thing's delicious. That's why I was like so surprised by your low level like that. I mean, to me, like you said, the texture from the peanuts is really great. I think it adds a lot to this bar. The peanut butter is awesome. My only complaint, if I had to nitpick something, is I actually don't think there's enough chocolate. I would like a little bit more chocolate here, because I feel like it gets a little bit washed out with the intense peanut butter flavor of the peanuts, peanut butter cream. But I think this is an outstanding bar. Like this thing's delicious. This is an easy love dat for me.
Wow. Oh, here's the thing, though. I'm going to tell you the truth. And I mean this with my whole heart. Base to tip. This thing is...
Wait a minute, what? Your heart? You were paying attention in anatomy class.
Geiger nailed it. This thing has a number of issues. Not enough chocolate being... I think it's hurt by it being king size. I think maybe if it wasn't king size, it could be better. It's too soft. You can't call something with a huge word crunchy on top of the package, and then have it feel so soft when you bite into it. So I don't know if you need bigger peanuts or more peanuts or what that is, but it's like really missing. When I said whatchamacallit, like could take from that, it really needs some like very small kind of chew to it. And I'm like looking ahead to the other crispy crunchy bar that we're gonna do, and that one looks like it might be nailing what this is totally whiffing on. That said, it is chocolate and peanut butter. That's me being very critical of this and its faults, but it is chocolate and peanut butter. I could easily eat this. Probably not in a whole sitting. I actually think if I had to eat this whole king size bar, I'd be struggling to get through it. So I'm going to give it right where Geiger is, a low level like that.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, it's still a higher rating than we gave most of the shit we ate last year. So
Sure. Right.
Yeah,
It
right.
would have been in the final episode. But let's still split up the other Reese, the one that's similar to that, and eat the potato chip one now. So this is the Reese's Potato Chips Big Cup. And it says milk, chocolate, and peanut butter stuffed with potato chips. It is the most I've been looking forward to eating something for a while because it's very interesting.
especially the potato chip picture on there is like a ridged, like a ruffle style potato chip,
Yeah.
with AKA best kind. But normally we would agree that the big cup is too much peanut butter, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yep. I don't know. Do you guys have multiple wrappings on there? Or did I just get the lucky? I have legit
One wrapping.
4, 1, 2, 3, 4 piled underneath my cup.
I have one.
Wow, your cup
Is yours
is like
better
Wow,
preserved
that's
than
what-
normal then? Is it
Yeah.
pristine?
Let's see. It says on the back, if you receive 4 pieces of paper, you only pay for half dinner.
Yes, run back to the store you got it and explain that to them. Give me back $1.29.
It says I must split the cost for the sake of equality.
this is wild.
It's candy, but
It's like watching Transformers 3. Well, Chad,
Well, it's very crunchy, very salty. I wonder if it's too salty. I do like the consistency a lot. I like the texture. It's weird. You do get like sort of a peanut or a peanut. Yeah, of course you get a peanut.
very
butter taste.
strange.
This
I
unexpected
sense notes
peanut
of chocolate
flavor.
and peanut butter.
You do get the potato chip taste here and there. Like it's not kind of like as strong of a flavor as I sort of expected it to be. I don't know if I love this combination of potato chip and peanut butter. Like I don't think that's something I've ever really eaten, right? Like I've never gone and taken a Ruffles and like dipped it in a jar of peanut butter or something like that. That sort of seems like strange to me. Is pretty good. But I don't think I would ever buy it again. So I can't go any higher than a like that, I think. I think it's just a little too salty.
Wrestling with his soul over there.
You never put more thought into anything when you rate a Reese's product. Get some gummy candy. This thing's dog shit. Yeah, just spit it out. It's 4 seconds in. The Geiger impersonation of the Reese's, the long discussion of Reese's, the way it dapples off my tongue.
Very eloquent.
I think this is better than the first bar.
Mm-hmm.
I am shocked at how much I like it. I don't think the potato chips add much of a potato chip taste as much as they add a crunch and a salt, which are two great things, crunch and salt. I think this sort of This is what the crunch inside this crunchy bar should have felt like. All right. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to retroactively
Oh boy.
move the crunchy bar to an indifferent.
What?
Okay.
Wow.
Because it was followed up by something that made it look like shit. All right.
Okay.
And I'm going to give this.
Wild.
And I'm going to give this potato chip cup a loved it. I think it is exceptionally well done. It seems like a really stupid idea, and now that I've tasted it, I've totally changed my mind.
Right. Okay. All right, here's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
The Cool Ranch Doritos we had in episode 2. I'm going to move them down to a dislike. I am very torn on this. I was looking forward to this. This is kind of my two favorite, like Reese's and chips. It couldn't be much more up my alley. But my problem is it doesn't feel like I'm eating a chip. If you just told me this was a salted peanut butter cup, I believe you. There's a little bit of crunch, but Chad hit it on the head and said it doesn't taste like a chip at all. It just tastes like a pop of salt. Now, I like salt fine, but it just felt like I was eating a peanut butter cup and then running into like this gritty, coarse little salt nugget. It didn't, I don't know. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't, I didn't like the texture like I liked. I actually preferred the texture of the other one more. I just thought I had issues with like I thought the peanuts weren't adding much to the flavor of it. It was just kind of meh. I still like this okay, but I am going to give this one the indifferent. I don't like it as much as I thought I would. And I feel like the salt didn't do, like the salt, yeah, I'm not articulating it the right way. It just felt weird. It wasn't like, I was expecting an actual like buttery, salty chip inside. Not like a huge ruffle like sticking out of the side of the thing, but like actually something like that. And it felt like I was just eating like pockets of grainy salt.
Yeah.
And I didn't like that.
Wow. So we are even, aren't we?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Since you
this is anyone's
your
game.
shenanigans. Your retroactive shenanigans.
You know what? It's a dislike dead now.
Keep going. You want to keep going? You know what? I love it. All right. Anyway, guys, see you later next week.
You keep moving your rating up. I keep moving them down. All right. So we've got the crispy crunchy coming later. It can definitely still win it. But now it's time for the segment.
All right. So you guys kind of mentioned him earlier, but the enemy number one of this podcast, the person that we all collectively hate more than anyone else on the planet, Wilder Shaw. Now, for those who don't know, we don't really hate him. No, cut that out. We do. But he wrote an article for Thrillist where he ranked all the Reese's products, and we read through it on an episode a couple years ago as part of our M&M tournament.
Hold on. We did not read through it. No, Novak and I listened to you read through it.
All right,
I read through it. I loved it.
I read through it. You guys provided some great commentary, but I don't know if you know this. He has updated that list.
Oh,
whoa!
Yeah, so he's updated the list, and it is now a ranking of 63 Reese's candy products. Okay. So we're going to go through
the original
them all.
number. Do you remember?
The original number was somewhere in the 50s.
Okay.
So he's added like an additional 10 or so.
Mm-hmm.
So here's what we're going to do. Now, instead of just going through and just reading the list, what I've done is I've gone through and I took his ranking and then I pulled out all the products, all the Reese's products that I've tried. Okay. And which turned out to be 34 of them that I've tried. Mm-hmm. Then I ranked those 34 myself. All right. So here's what you guys are going to do. Mm-hmm. We're going to go back and forth. You name a Reese's product. Okay. So we've done games like this before where you name something that's on a ranked list and you get how many points for where it is in the ranking. And then lowest score wins. But the twist, okay, so the points you get is going to be Wilder Shaw's ranking. But then you get a choice on if you want to trade that ranking in for my ranking. Does that make sense?
If it's something that you haven't tried, we just get stuck with his points, right?
No. You get to guess again if it's something that is not on my list. So it'll be just of those 34, and we'll see if you can get 10 products each for this.
All right.
Make sense?
I think so.
Do.
All right, so since Geiger seems like he kind of understands it, he gets to go first.
All right.
All right, so start it off. Name yourself a Reese's product.
I mean, I think I'm just going to keep it simple and do the regular cup. The standard Reese's cup.
The standard Reese's cup. So, Wilder Shaw has ranked that 4th.
Oh.
So, you can keep your 4 points, or you can trade it in for my ranking.
And so if I trade it and you are lower on it, then I don't get anything.
No, so like say I ranked it first, for example. If you switch, then instead of getting 4 points, you only get 1 point, which is good. Because
I choose to switch and you have it lower, I get stuck with lower points. It's not
yes, if I have it ranked 30th, then now you've got a 30.
All right, I'm actually going to say you have it higher than he does.
Higher, you mean...
or lower, sorry.
A lower number, higher ranked.
You higher ranked it, yes.
Okay, great. Wrong. So I had it ranked 7th.
What?
7? A regular fucking cup is 7? The thing that made you fall in love with Reese's is 7.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right.
You trifling bitch. I thought that was foolproof strategy.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I would have picked.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going with stuff that I think that I'm pretty sure you really like.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm going to go with the fast break.
Fast break. All right. So he has that ranked 25th.
And I'm definitely taking your points because I'm thinking that's something that you might put over the cup.
I didn't put it over the cup. I put it just below the cup at number 8. So
okay.
You get 8 points there. All right. 1 down. Geiger, you're up.
Is the Reese's Puff cereal on the ranking or no?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Also, none of these things that we tried today are on there.
Okay. Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces. Okay. So he has those. He does not like Reese's Pieces, Wilder Shaw. So he actually has them ranked 34th.
Oh, I got to take you then.
All right. But I ranked them 11th.
Okay.
So that's definitely a good trade in there.
All right. I'm counting on you to be doing the math because I'm not paying attention.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Our holiday things on here, like the Reese's egg.
Yeah. Yes.
So I'm going to go egg then.
Okay. The Reese's egg is on here. Where does he have the egg? Egg.
A fuck lower than you do.
He has it at 26.
Okay. Fuck me sideways if you don't have this higher than 7. So I'm going to say you.
Good trade. I have it 2nd.
Ooh,
so that's 2 points for you.
Okay. I'm going to go with the mini cup, like the individual wrapped one.
Miniature peanut butter cup. So Wilder has that ranked 2nd.
Oh, I'll stay there.
Do you want to trade it or stick?
I'll stay there.
Okay, good call, because I put it 27th. That thing sucks.
Actually, okay. How deep with holiday stuff can I go? Are there still? Can I just ride the holidays?
Shaped like Lincoln's head for his birthday.
Look, when it comes to holiday stuff, this list is in it. So go right ahead.
I'm going tree.
Tree. All right, the tree. He has that ranked 28th.
Okay. So I'm going to take your ranking, but I'm going to warn you at a time. If you put this below the cup, if you put it worse than the cup, then you got to explain to me why the fuck, because it is the same goddamn thing as the egg. So you better say 3 or 1 right now.
That sounds a little witness intimidation. I don't know exactly what are they? I didn't know I could threaten Chad physically while we were playing.
I've been paying for every meal.
Piece of shit. That's right. I'll slice your goddamn throat if I don't win this competition. No big win.
Well, I do have it. I do have it higher than the cup, but I don't have it either 3 or 1. I have it at 5.
Oh,
So you get
that's reasonable.
you get 5 there. All right,
Okay.
Geiger, you're up.
Isn't there like a cookie cup, like the
Big
Did we
cup
try
stuffed
that?
with crunchy cookie.
No, there's like
There's yeah. Go ahead.
there's like a regular peanut butter cup, but there's a layer of cookie in it, right? Or am I
Yes,
making that
yes.
up? Okay.
The peanut butter cup stuffed with crunchy cookies.
I don't know why I'm picking one I can barely remember, but this should be good. All
Mm-hmm.
right, so where does he have that?
So he has that ranked 19th. Where do you think I put
Ooh,
that?
that's right
It's a
at
tough
the
one.
old Hancock line.
Mm-hmm.
I will go. My man loves some cookies. I'm going to go a little bit higher. I'm going to trade for
You're
you.
going to switch to me. Well, unfortunately, I have them ranked at 23rd.
Not too far back.
I didn't love that crunchy cookie insert, actually.
Okay.
I thought it kind of detracted from the flavor.
All right.
All right, Novak,
Remember.
you're up.
All right, here's one I'm pretty sure I know you like. This is that. It's the like Cadbury style egg. Is that on there?
Yes, the peanut butter cream egg is on there. Wilder has it ranked 9th.
Oh boy,
That's tricky.
Yeah, that's a tempting number to take. But I think I've effectively threatened Chad, so I will go with your number.
You'll go with me. It's my number 1.
Oh,
Yes.
man.
Great call.
Do I even have a shot here? I feel like you're getting smoked.
You're behind quite a bit, but it's anybody's game.
All right.
Are we doing 17 rounds of this?
No, I thought we could try to do 10 snacks each,
Okay.
but if you run out of
Okay.
snacks,
No,
maybe
that's fine.
start Googling them.
But keep in mind, Chad, I know where you fucking live. Sleep with one eye open, asswipe. All right, anyway, my next round, right? I will go with the Reese's Heart for the Valentine's Day heart.
That was
The
what I was
Reese's
going to do.
I'm having a hard time thinking of products. to be fair.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so he has those ranked 27th.
I'm sure I'll be wrong. I keep thinking you're gonna like things more than he does. I'm gonna have you go. I'm going with yours, Chad.
Okay, yes. I have those very high, just like the trees and eggs. I have those
Okay.
at number 4.
Whew, all right, that's a good one. So
All
we
right,
got your
I'm
top
gonna-
5 then, or no?
You've gotten 1, 2... I don't know. I don't have that easily accessible.
Okay,
All right.
I think you've gotten my top 4.
Okay.
Or something. Or 4 of my 5,
right.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with what we got for our BuzzFeed earlier. The peanut butter lovers Reese's.
Peanut butter lovers, peanut butter cups. So he has that at number 10. Number 10.
I'm taking his score.
Taking his score. Good call because I have it at 21. Not
Okay.
not super big in on that one. Geiger.
I remember we just talked about this earlier. I don't remember you saying you liked it or not, but we'll go with the one with the pretzel chunks in it, whatever that one is.
The big cup with pretzels.
Yeah.
Okay. He has that number 3.
Oh, there's no way you like
Oh,
that
wow.
much.
Yeah.
I'll take
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I had it all the way down at 20.
3. He likes that thing.
Insane.
Wild.
His number 1 is just an absolutely wild choice.
Is it what he had last time, or is it?
No, what he had last time was the miniature cups. Actually,
That's
he
right,
put a
that's
new
right,
one in the
yes.
updated list. Yeah. Novak.
Okay. Out of lack of knowing what else to pick, I'm going to go with the chocolate lovers Reese's.
You just Googling.
I looked up Reese's products because I was running out of shit.
I mean,
just
you
so I can
haven't
see
mentioned like some of the ones that are your favorites. For example, Novak. But the chocolate lovers peanut butter cup, he has that at 12.
Okay.
So what do you think, Novak?
stuff. I'm still going to take his.
Yeah, good. Because I had it all the way down at 25. All right. 4 more here. Let's see if we can do it.
All right.
Geiger.
Don't open any mail for the next couple weeks if I don't win this. Is the
This is going to be full of peanut butter powder.
yeah. I want to try the Reese's Anthrax packet. Do you have that? Is Nutrageous a Reese's thing?
Yes.
Okay, I'll take Nutrageous.
All right, Nutrageous. He had that pretty low at 29.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Please tell me you like that more than 29s, Chad. That's a good
You're gonna
bar.
switch to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have it at 10,
Okay, good.
and it's a very very good bar.
Yeah.
Now you made me think of this because you said I didn't even name the stuff that I liked because I didn't think about that, and I didn't name my own number one.
Yes.
I guess I haven't seen the whole product list, but the Reese sticks are my number one.
Yeah, the Reese's Sticks. So he has those at number 7.
Ooh.
Oh boy. I know you love them too, though, but I don't know how much better. There aren't many numbers that high left. So I'm going to just kind of play the prevent defense here and take the 7.
Yeah. Wouldn't have mattered too much if you switched. I have him at number 6. So.
Okay.
Fuck you, Novak. You missed a point. All right.
You're up.
Fuck it. Big cup.
All right, he has those at number 21. 21. Do you want to
I
switch
know
to
you
my
don't.
ranking?
We've talked about it's too much peanut butter, but I could see you putting it at like 18 or something still. But I'm still going to take his. I feel like you don't like the big cup as much.
Oh, you were pretty close there. I have it at 19. I
Fuck.
have it at 19. Yeah. All right, Novak.
All right, here's one I hate.
Mm-hmm.
The Take 5 is Reese's, isn't it?
Yes, it is now.
Okay. Is that on
Take
the list
5.
then?
He has it at number 5.
Oh, all day. I'll take it.
Yeah. I do love the Take 5, but I have it down at number 9.
Okay. So is this my last one, or I have 2 more?
You got 2 more. 2 more here. And you're only 31 points behind.
Still got it.
I got to come up with 2 more?
Yeah, I'm literally just so. Isn't there something called the outrageous? I don't even know what it is.
There is. We tried it on this pod. Yeah.
Yeah.
The outrageous. It's just the Nutrageous, but it has Reese's Pieces in it instead of peanuts.
Okay.
He has that at number 24.
You like it better.
I do. I have it at 15.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right. Novak.
I think we missed a holiday because we didn't say the pumpkin.
We did miss a holiday.
Oh, yeah.
The pumpkin. Now, this was a weird thing on his list because he had the egg, the tree, and the heart all pretty low, like all around the like low 20s. But he has the pumpkin at number 14, which is wild because it's basically the same thing with just like slightly different shape.
I think you got it higher than 14. Better than 14.
I do. I have it at number 3.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Novak's killing me here.
All right, last one.
So I'm going to go for broke here.
Mm-hmm.
Is the half-pound cup on here?
It was the half-pound cup was not on here. He had all these other ones, like he had a half-pound heart, a 1-pound bunny, which I haven't tried those, so no half-pound cup.
He's a jerk. All right. Well, let me get my phone real quick because I don't know what the fucking. I guess.
Yeah, I'm scrolling through Google Images right now.
Yeah, hold on. Reese's products. Oh, look, Wilder Show. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. We did that one.
I think the only way you can win here, Geiger, is if you guess Wilder's number 1, and then Novak, for some reason, gets the lowest ranked one, and also I give him an additional 15 points.
Got it. So you're saying I have a shot. Is there a Reese's with white chocolate? I'm just gonna guess.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say.
We had the white.
I didn't even see it on here. Okay.
We had the white chocolate Reese's, but I forgot to put that on the list of things that I ate. So
motherfucker. All right, hold on.
But
back to the drawing board.
we could put it on as an additional 35th one.
Well, but you're not going to know what you.
No.
You're going to have to slot it in. All right, hold on. God damn it! I want to die with dignity out here. Speaking of dying, if I fucking lose this thing, Chad.
There's another one we tried on this podcast that actually two that we tried on this podcast.
I'm looking through the products, and there's just a giant vat of peanut butter. It says Reese's peanut butter sauce, and it's a 4.5 pound jar. Is that on there, Chad? Have you tried that?
No.
Okay. All right. The Reese's Pieces Big Cup. Did we do that one?
Yeah.
No, did we do it in this competition?
No, we did not.
Okay.
Big Cup stuffed with pieces. He has it at 18.
You have it higher. Why not?
I do have it higher at 17.
Nice. All those gains I made. 20-minute search to get an extra point.
All right, Novak, if you cannot name a product, you lose.
There is one that we tried here, Novak, I just saw on the product list.
I'm seeing the Reese's Bath and Body Soap. And,
it's delicious.
Reese's Monkey.
How about the Reese's Thin?
That's what I was thinking about.
Reese's Thins are on there. He has them at 15.
I'll take it. I don't think you like those Thins that much.
No, I have them at 26. So there you go.
Did Novak get one of them wrong even? I think you made the right call on almost every one.
Almost, I think. Yeah. Well, anyways, he wins 68 to 113. But very impressive. You guys got my like my entire top 10, top or so, I think.
Yeah.
Which was the peanut butter cream eggs, the regular eggs, the pumpkins, the hearts, the trees, Reese sticks, then regular peanut butter cups. So actually I have Reese sticks above regular peanut butter cups like you, Novak. Then the fast break bar, then Take 5, then Nut Rages. That's my top 10.
So did I miss it, or did you say what his number one was?
So his number one is the miniature eggs, which I have had. They're like, they're very small size.
Yeah, I know those.
But they have
They're not bad.
little peanut butter in them. They're fine, but like it's just not enough peanut butter and too much chocolate in those.
Yeah, I just rode those holiday ones. The victory eggs. We often talk on here about how that is a nice ratio when you get those holiday ones.
So, Geiger, just like Wilder Shaw, you fucked up.
I did, repeatedly.
I'm actually going to retroactively change my Wilder Shaw rating to like that. Because it helps me with this. All right, we've got the Reese's Crispy Crunchy. Now, just on, I know we've tried a few of them already, but let's say you were ranking these just on visual on the outside.
Yeah.
Does
this one look better than the other ones? To me, it does.
To me, it doesn't, because it looks like it's trying to ape a Butterfinger.
Yeah, I can see that.
I guess you like Butterfinger, but I was never like a huge Butterfinger fan.
If this tastes more like the regular Butterfinger, or if it somehow transmits like the Reese's peanut butter taste to a Butterfinger, I'm going to love it, I hope. So we'll see. Is this two different chunks, or did mine just break?
Oh, boy. Oh, mama.
He did have the this bar that we're eating right now on his list, Wilder Shaw. But I didn't include it because I hadn't tried it. But he had it pretty low. His comment was like, just eat a Butterfinger or something like that.
All right. This isn't going to take me long. Cut right to the chase here. This thing is going to change the next year for me because it's going to get heavy play in the rotation. This thing is phenomenal. I've been waiting for this all my life.
Novak is openly masturbating on the camera. That's really.
You would not make this thing pay for any meals at all.
I'm going to retroactively downgrade the potato chip cup to a like it.
They're not mutually exclusive.
Because this makes the potato chip cup look like a pile of dog shit. All right. It is so good. It is Butterfingery in the bottom, and in the top adds like a layer. So when you look at it from the outside, it almost looks like I'm trying to think of a bar that this might resemble.
Butterfinger.
Butterfinger covered in peanuts.
Butterfinger with like a crunchy peanutty kind of a coating on the top. And the Reese's peanut butter is a little better than the Butterfinger peanut butter. So it kind of capitalizes on the success of the Butterfinger and adds to it, right? It took a classic. It fucked with it, but it came out clean on the other side, right? It crawled through a river of shit and came out clean. Andy Dufresne.
Eat the fucking crispy crunchy, right? That's what he said.
The way you guys responded, I don't know, but I was thinking when I bit into this thing could be a basket of puppies because it's a home run. Mm-hmm. So for me, Love Dat. Geiger, where are you at?
I think the thing that's key here is to disassociate it from like Reese's, like the Reese's flavor, because it's not going to taste like Reese's peanut butter. It is a Butterfingery kind of bar, right? So that same like Reese's peanut butter that you get in most Reese's cups, it's not going to be there. However, I love Butterfingers growing up, and I didn't like that they fucked with the formula. We've talked about that. I think we did the new version on the podcast. This is delicious. Again, the only downside is it does get stuck in your teeth like the old Butterfinger does, but you're willing to put up with that. We are going to get a second Love Dat from me. I really like this.
Let's
now,
go.
I'm not retroactively changing shit. I'm still standing with the indifferent for the cup, and I still like the crunchy just fine. This is better than both these things. This is really good. Now, I'm not trying to spoil the water, but my prediction here is Chad is not going to give us the basket of puppies, though. This guy, he doesn't really like Butterfingers. This doesn't taste like your traditional Reese's. But I think if you look at it like its own thing, like a separate different bar, it's really good.
All right, so here's where we're at. Unless Chad tanks this thing, it's at least going to win. But right now, it's not about winning the episode anymore. It's about making history, right? And just so Chad knows, previous threats still on the table. Right? So, Chad,
Sticks get a lot higher on this podcast today.
Well, look, I said it before. I don't like the Butterfinger. Really, so I don't remember liking it that much as a kid, so it had been a really long time since I tried it. I did not like the new formula at all. I didn't think the flavor was good. It did get stuck in your teeth a lot. This has almost none of those problems, right? It does get stuck in your teeth just the tiniest bit, but like really barely. And I don't know if that's because it's a different formula or if because there's less of that kind of like crunchy layer or whatever. So I like that a lot about it. It has that Reese's peanut butter flavor. It has the peanuts around it that tastes really good. Like it's got a really, really, really good mouthfeel.
Mm-hmm.
And if you had told me ahead of time, like without trying any of these, to rank these, I would have for sure put this one last, right? Like I think this would have been the worst one. And I'm going to stick with those rankings. Hate Dat for this, but after I give this one a hate Dat, I'm retroactively changing it to a love Dat. It's awesome.
Yes.
All right.
It's really good. I can't believe that I like this.
I'm stunned. I thought you wouldn't like it.
It's so good. It's so good.
One shining moment for the Crispy Crunchy, and it takes home the first basket of puppies of 2022. Hot damn. All right.
Is that the first one we've had in 2 years? Did we have a basket of puppies last year?
Yes,
we didn't have any last year. Yeah. It's been a while.
Been a long time coming. All right, Geiger, where can the listeners contact us?
If you also want to threaten Chad, if you have thoughts on those Reese's rankings or any of the things we talked about, if you have thoughts on the proper payment, dating etiquette, or any like tips or tricks you used, maybe not tricks, that's probably the wrong way to frame it.
I tricked her.
This isn't like a dating pickup artist hotline podcast. Anyway,
you get the best way you ever gaslighted somebody.
Did you ever just tell a bald-faced lie to get in a sack? Let us know.
Look, gaslighting's fine as long as next time it's their turn to gaslight. Okay, then it all evens out.
Wait till it's your birthday. You're gonna have to do all the gaslighting from then on out. You can reach us at youtrydat@gmail.com. We are on Instagram. We are on YouTube. We are have a Twitter handle, hashtag YouTriedThat, and we're also on Facebook with the You Tried Dat group. Let us know what you think of the snacks, your ratings, maybe suggest a snack, maybe ask us a question for a hypothetical mailbag in the future. If you are listening and you enjoy it, please let your friends and family know. Anyone you think would enjoy it, we'd love you to pass it on. And if you can, maybe leave us a review or some stars wherever you listen to the podcast. And as always, thank you for listening.
Okay, Reese's Crispy Crunchy, basket of puppies. That's it,
Hell yeah.
2022. We're in it.
Dang.
It starts now.
We said we were going to do better this year, and we're doing it.
We just have to get Reese's products on every episode.
Yeah.
We'll eventually love them.
Turn this podcast into You Tried Reese's, and then we'll be good.
All right, Valentine's up next week, so tune in then. Until next time, we'll be eating 3 brand new snacks.
Deuces.
Yep.